Hello divers. Today's video will focus on how to pack a dive bag. This is a highly discussed topic within the dive community, as balancing the amount of gear with airline weight limits is crucial. When traveling to some of the world's top diving destinations, many airlines enforce strict weight restrictions, and it often feels like once you want to bring more than just yourself, you'll have to pay extra. Here's what I'm packing. Feel free to decide for yourself if each item is necessary or not. A complete reef hook. A spare reef hook line with bolt snaps. 2 pairs of dive socks. Instant coffee, which is negligible. Of course, my backplate and wing. My SMB and reel. A roll-up snorkel. Anti-fog. Here are the fins and 2 masks. A simple snorkel. A orange shirt. Regulator. A rolled-up dry bag. I always carry my dive computer in my hand luggage. Rescue streamer, lobster stick, a mirror, dive boots. I'm packing 4 flashlights, 2 for my wife and 2 for myself. The essential safe a dive kit, the full body wetsuit, some clothing, the bare minimum, tech shorts, and last but not least, the Apeks roller dive bag itself. As mentioned, we're using the Apeks 90-liter roller bag. I weighed the bag, and it came in at 4 kilograms. Apeks states the weight is 4.2 kilograms, but we'll go with 4 kilograms for the purpose of this exercise. As you can see in this picture, I also used a large Eagle Creek duffel on a trip to Raja Ampat. It's a really robust bag with a massive 110-liter capacity. Also a great option if you want to save 4 kilograms. Let's now start packing the bag. We'll start by placing the wetsuit at the bottom of the bag. The reef hook, spare rope, and dive socks go into the side pockets. As we fill the bag one item at a time, it becomes clear that the limitation of this bag isn't the volume, it's the weight. This raises the question, what kind of bag should one use? In general, you can use any bag, but on dive safari boats, softer bags are usually preferred because they're easier to store. It ultimately comes down to your personal preference, the type of holiday, and whether it's a purely dive-focused trip or a combination of diving and sightseeing, among other factors. As a standard, my wife and I each carry 1 dive bag and share a single luggage between the 2 of us. On top of that, we each have our carry-on luggage with electronics and personal items. Since there are plenty of YouTube videos and websites on this topic, you can easily find a wealth of helpful information. The tricky part is always leaving enough space for all the clothing, toiletries, and accessories you might need. I didn't pack the regular snorkel, since the roll-up snorkel works just fine. And that's it. It's already packed and looks quite full. Let's zip it up, close the buckles, and weigh this bad boy. We arrive at a total weight of 21.05 kilograms. This isn't bad, especially considering the flashlights are probably among the heaviest items. Taking into account that I'm a male diver, which makes the gear itself heavier, I'd probably opt for a second luggage to accommodate everything more comfortably. Again, depending on the airline's fare conditions, this 1 bag might just be enough for me. I just need to fit a bit more clothing and toiletries into it. For an international flight from Frankfurt, Maine to Jakarta, the checked baggage allowance is 23 kilograms, for example. If I optimize and move the flashlights into my carry-on luggage, I could free up at least 3 kilograms. These 3 kilograms can be used for additional clothing and toiletries. Overall, it's definitely possible to travel with diving gear, as long as you plan and pack efficiently. I hope this video gave you a new perspective on packing for a diving holiday. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next dive.